Good evening. My name is Rudy Cott, and I'm the president of Beta Iota Beta, the local chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. I would like to begin by thanking Dr. Bob Bomer, president of East Georgia State College, Dr. Tim Goodman, vice president of academic affairs, the faculty and staff, and tonight's inspiring group of honorees for coming together to make this evening possible. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for colleges offering associate's degrees. Our chapter is honored to sponsor this event each year to recognize EGSC's best and brightest students. PTK also promotes the development of leadership and service, and Honors Night gives us a chance to award students for their contributions to our community. You are about to meet a group of amazing people, some of the best that East Georgia State College has to offer. Students will be receiving awards in the arts and sciences, for club activities, and for overall academic performance. It takes dedication to want to do a good job. A lot of students are content to just pass classes, and there are some students who could care less whether they just fail. It's much more demanding and stressful to have to sacrifice things you might want to do, like sleep, for instance, or maybe watch TV sometimes, in order to write a top-notch paper or finish all your homework on time. That's the kind of dedication that's being recognized tonight. That dedication is also demonstrated by members of our clubs. Some students want to carry club titles without doing any of the work, but the students who really go above and beyond to show up for meetings, work events, and really just try to contribute to what they're a part of are the ones who keep the clubs going. The administrators, faculty members, and staff who will be presenting these awards are examples of the same excellence that is celebrated by PTK. Their dedication to their professions and to the students of EGSC is evidenced by the quality of the accomplishments that will be recognized tonight. But most of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the parents and family members that are here. It is you who instill values such as the importance of working hard, being dependable, and keeping your word. And it is values like these that are at the root of the accomplishments we honor this evening. Welcome, and allow me to be the first to say congratulations. I would now like EGSC to lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now here's Dr. Bomer.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, EGSC. We're so proud of you. Welcome to East Georgia State College. We're honored to have all of you here, and we're deeply proud of these outstanding students and of the faculty and staff who have mentored them and taught them and made these awards possible. Let's give them all a big round of applause right away. We're honored to have with us this evening Senator Jack Hill to present the Outstanding Scholar Award, and I'd like to ask Senator Hill to now join me at the podium. Senator Hill is truly one of our own. He was born in Reedsville. He was educated in this region, receiving his degree from Georgia Southern University. He joined the Georgia legislature in 1990, representing the 4th District, and has served the state of Georgia continuously since that time. I am so proud to say that we have the strongest legislative delegation in the state, and that's represented by Senator Hill, who is the chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee. You've all watched the construction of the new Bobcat Villas, and you're going to be watching soon the construction of the expansion to our academic building, and that's because of the leadership of Senator Hill. So Senator Hill, thank you so much. And if I could ask you to join me now, and what we'd like to do is, at this point in time, ask Kelly Lane Kirby to come forth and receive the Outstanding Scholar Award.
I'm just honored to be here with you tonight to recognize an outstanding student at East Georgia College, and to let you know that I'm very proud to represent you in the State Senate. This letter is from the Board of Regents, from Henry Huckabee, the Chancellor of the Board of Regents. It's addressed to Kelly Lane Kirby, Swainsboro, Georgia. Dear Kelly, congratulations on having been selected as one of the 30 students in the entire university system of Georgia to be honored by the Georgia General Assembly for 2016 Academic Recognition Day. You have been chosen as an individual who represents the highest scholastic ideals of East Georgia State College. Your outstanding academic achievements are well deserving of this special recognition. The Nobel Prize-winning poet William Yeats wrote, "Education is not filling a bucket, but lighting a fire. I hope that fire burns brightly within you throughout your academic studies and your entire life. I'm extremely proud of your achievements, encourage you to continue your educational quest, and ask that you use the knowledge you have gained to create results that benefit society. I wish you the best in your academic studies and hope you have a rich and rewarding personal and professional life. Sincerely, Henry Huckabee, Chancellor of the State Board of Regents." Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kelly, could you join Senator? And Dr. Goodman, could you help me with the award? I'd like to now ask Rudy Cott and Hillary Davis to join Dr. Goodman and me at the podium for recognition for selection to the State of Georgia All-State Academic Team. And both of these certificates read as follows. Let it hereby be known that Rudy Cott and Hillary Davis have been selected to the 2016 All-Georgia Academic Team in recognition of scholarly achievements of students enrolled in Georgia's colleges. Congratulations, Rudy, and congratulations, Hillary. We're proud of you. We're also proud of Dr. Tim Goodman. Dr. Goodman has served the University System of Georgia for over 40 years now, and I'd like to ask him to come up here at this time and to present our outstanding Dean's List students. Dr. Goodman?
It seems like it's been about half that amount of time. We've got a lot of names to call. This is like practicing for graduation. Exasia Sutton. Okay. Rudy Cott. Kelly Kirby. Hillary Davis. Dana Bedgood. Kimberly Hamilton. Mara Adams. Hallie Baker. Saralyn Beasley. Zoe Betts. William Brochek. Brittany Cabral. Caitlin Coleman. Shayna Cooper. Samantha Evans. Brianna Cone. Oh. Ashley Francis. Ariane Gardner. Tanisha Garnett. Jacqueline Gibson. Kimberly Hamilton. I did that one before, didn't I? Sorry about that. Kayla Hewitt. Megan Johnson. Brittany McDuffie. Kenyetta Nesbitt. Brooke Newsell. Christy Patterson. Sorry about that. Kelly Peel. Graciela Pena. Barrett Pritchard. Christine Ray. Jordan Robbins. Bruna Robinson. Jacob Stone. Precious Swinney. Jacob Thompson. Dakota Turner. Rayleigh Waddell. Congratulations to all of you. You did a good job.
Since 2003, the Emily Pastana Mason Award has recognized the best student poetry at East Georgia State College. The contest began 14 years ago in honor of our mom, Emily Pastana Mason, a poet and an East Georgia State College English professor. The judge for this year's contest is Chris Matley, a poet and former East Georgia State College English professor who is currently teaching in Louisville, Kentucky. He remarked about the poem, with so much torque and attention to original internal rhymes that dig and dig, I simply cannot turn from this poem. Here's a poet that pays attention to her own music and, what's more, trusts the personal noise. The winning poet of the Emily Pastana Mason contest belongs to Miss Sequoia Sinclair with the winning poem 3/23/2015, 6 hours. Unfortunately, our winner will not be able joining us tonight, so let's give her a warm round of applause anyway.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Wadenkamp, and I serve as the Dean of the School of Mathematics and Natural Sciences. It gives me great pleasure and pride to be here today, having the opportunity to present the George Marvin Baker Award for Excellence in Biological Science. The award is named in honor of a former biology professor, Marvin Baker, who was a founding faculty member of Emmanuel County Junior College in 1973. Each year, the biology faculty selects the top senior biology student to receive this award. Tonight's award winner was the first student to participate in our new internship opportunities promoted by an educational alliance agreement with the Altamaha Riverkeeper. This is an environmental advocacy group concerned with water quality issues. During this student's internship, she conducted water monitoring along the Ohoopee River. She's made scientific presentations at the Albany State University Undergraduate Research Symposium. She's made presentations at the East Georgia State College Critical Thinking Conference and is the author of 3 abstracts. She received her bachelor's degree from East Georgia State College in the spring of 2015, and she'll be attending Georgia Southern University this fall as a graduate student in the Department of Biology. She's been named to the East Georgia State College Dean Merit List numerous times and is a member of the Georgia Academy of Science. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the George Marvin Baker Award for for excellence in biological science, Ed Good.
Good evening. My name is Vicki Sher, and I'm the Director of Student Life here at East Georgia, and I've been asked to present the Art Award tonight by Mr. Desmond Purcell. So I'm going to tell you what he would like for you to hear about our recipient, Tiffany Kokotas. Tiffany is an art student and a working artist. She comes to the studio to create, leaves the class studio, and then makes her way to her own studio where she has a successful character fabrication business, and then she continues to develop her creative process. She has a professional approach to the arts, a polished brand, and the creative skill set to back it all up. Tiffany's work has been exhibited both on and off campus at a variety of venues. At this point, he typically says that the student has a skill set and the willpower to succeed in the visual arts, but with Tiffany, she is already making that happen. Keep up the creative process, and congratulations on all that you have accomplished. Tiffany, will you please come get your award? Well, I think Tiffany is not here, so, okay, I'll accept her award for her.
Good evening. My name is David Chevalier. I am a faculty in the Department of Biology here, and I am here to present the award for excellence in biological science. This year's recipient is Brian Westbury. Brian has a little unusual background. So he graduated with honor from Columbia Central High School in Columbia, Tennessee, received a bachelor and a master from GSU in kinesiology, and after several years, he decided to go back to school, wanted to apply to physician assistant school, and he needed to go back to school, come back to EGSC to take some of the prerequisites again to allow him to apply to this school. Brian was in my class during the fall. He was a really good student. He excelled academically. And in addition, he was always ready to help other students in the class, give them some advice about how to study better, participating in group study, tutoring with struggling students, and always there to help them. For all these reasons, it's my honor and my privilege to give this award to Brian, and please join me to congratulate Brian on this award, and also let's wish him good luck in applying for physician school maybe sometime next year.
Good evening. I'm Natasha Goss, Assistant Professor of Accounting and Business here at East Georgia State College. And tonight, I have a special privilege of presenting a student who has the highest average not only in one class of business classes, but 3. She has excelled to the top in microeconomics, macroeconomics, and accounting. She recently competed in the state of Georgia Phi Beta Lambda Future Business Leaders of America competition. She took first place in microeconomics and second place in accounting. She will be competing at the national competition level in June in Atlanta. It is with great honor that I'm able to present the awards to Jordan Robbins.
Okay, good evening. My name is Paul Serpovitz. I teach chemistry here at East Georgia State, and it's my pleasure to present this year's award for Outstanding Achievement in Chemistry to Miss Haley Riles. Haley has shown an exceptional aptitude for chemistry, especially organic and biochemistry, and it's been wonderful having her as a student in my classes. And she'll be moving on from East Georgia. We have a little bit of a light reading assignment for her. This is a copy of the 2016 CRC Handbook of Chemistry and Physics. And the handbook's been given out to students worldwide for over 50 years now for an outstanding achievement in chemistry. And even though this might be available online nowadays, it has two great advantages, having the real book. It looks awesome on the shelf, and you don't need electricity to access some information when you need it. So Haley gets this to read in her spare time. Okay. And come on. Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Finishing this.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Tommy Oakchurch. It is my pleasure to present the History Award. The recipient of this award is a student who took both of my U.S. history surveys online and excelled in them. She impressed me with her ability and willingness to follow my instructions, my advice, and continually try to improve her work. I'm happy to say she will be majoring in middle school social studies at Georgia Southern next year, and that she hopes to teach history in a local public school thereafter. We need more quality history teachers around here, and I know that she will be a good one. She's from the Claxton area. She is the daughter of Louis and Joy Adams and Monica Jenkins. She is engaged to David Beasley, and she is mom to 4 daughters, Avery, Abigail, Ava, and Addison. It is my honor to announce this year's winner, Mara Adams.
Good evening. My name is John Blackburn. I've been teaching here for 25 years, and I have the privilege of teaching everybody's favorite subject, math. That's right. Today it's a tremendous honor to give this award to a student who has completed all 3 of the calculus courses here at East Georgia College, finished Calculus 3 with over 100 average. She's basically a straight A student, and she's also a wonderful person. And I would like to present this award to Allison Jones.
Good evening. My name is Lina White, and I teach physics here at East Georgia State College. It is my absolute honor and privilege to present Physics Award tonight, and award goes to A. Ryan Gardner. He has been in 2 physics courses, and he has been in calculus courses as well, speaking of math. He has done an outstanding job. He always pays attention to details and comes up with some unusual, unorthodox solutions which nobody would have thought about before. And that is something that I'm sure he will use in his further career. He is graduating from East Georgia and heading out to Georgia Southern for engineering degree. So, Ryan, come get your award. And good luck and congratulations. Now, before I get off this beautiful place, I would like to mention another student in my physics class who was not able to be with us today, Scott Irvin. He is also getting an award, and we came this close to losing Scott to biology, but that did not happen. Scott will be heading to Georgia Southern for engineering degree, which we really appreciate. So congratulations to Scott. Let's give him a round of applause.
I'm presenting the next award on behalf of Professor Randy Carter, who is the professor of political science here at East Georgia State College. And he spoke highly of the next student. He said that she has the highest average in both American government and global issues. She served the student body well and the college as SGA president. Her biggest accomplishment, or one of her biggest accomplishments, is recently being accepted to the University of Georgia, where she will no doubt become a successful attorney. Tonight's award is given to Caitlin Coleman.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Tori Kearns, and I teach psychology. And it gives me immense pleasure to introduce the Award for Outstanding Achievement in Psychology to Ms. Leah Rush. Ms. Leah Rush has been a Dean's Honor List recipient. She's proven to be an exceptional student, very talented student, with lots of great, wonderful ideas about psychology that I know she'll put to good use in the future. I'm consistently impressed with her drive and efforts to learn as much as she possibly can about psychology. And I'm equally impressed by the fact that she does this while raising her 2 wonderful children. I have every confidence that she will achieve her goal of becoming a therapist for military veterans. But first, she'll graduate this spring and then head off to Georgia Southern. So a very deserving congratulations to Ms. Leah Rush.
Good evening. My name is Jim Bell, the Assistant Professor of Education here at East Georgia State College. It is my honor to recognize this evening one of our recent education graduates. This academic award, it represents more than just an A grade. Ms. Jessica McCord's goal was not simply to earn a certain grade, but to walk an academic path leading to becoming a highly qualified teacher. Ms. Jessica McCord cannot be here with this evening. She is currently attending Georgia Southern University, working toward her bachelor's degree. I have no doubt that she will have a meaningful impact for many years on teachers' lives, and I look forward to hearing about her success in the field of education. Congratulations to Ms. Jessica McCord.
Hi, my name is Dusty Hess. I'm the assistant baseball coach here at East Georgia. This award is going to Jacob Teston. Things I could say about Jacob, you know, he's a great baseball player, he's a great student, just an overall incredible person to work around and be with. JT, you strive for excellence in everything you do. I've never seen you take a day off, and I know I never will. Come on up, bud.
Good evening, everyone. The person that I'm recognizing tonight is a young man that's been a part of our East Georgia's men's basketball team, and he's also a young man that has did a dual role while basically being here. He had a job working at McDonald's, so if you drove by McDonald's, he was there. And he also was a young man in class that was giving you all he had in the classroom, and his academic honors speak for itself there. And then it comes to his basketball accolades. He was one of our forwards on our men's basketball team this year. And Savon Wilson is the person that I'm going to recognize tonight. But before I let him come up, I just want to say something about what he has done for East Georgia men's basketball program and this institution. He has put us on the Georgia GCAA website as the leading rebounder in the conference, of the Division I conference here. Also, he is the leading rebounder in the GCAA NJCA as the #1 rebounder in the nation. And that's all the NJCAAs too. This young man averaged 14 rebounds a game. And in the nation, total rebounds that he grabbed, the first person was from Cavell Williams. He's from Select College, wherever that is. He had 491 rebounds, and Savon came second to him in total rebounds with 397 rebounds per game. A rebounding machine. I don't know how he got them, but he always found his way to get that rebound. He also averaged 12 points a game, and he was able to lead the men's basketball team to the second round of the GCAA state basketball playoff. And I want to say thank you, Savon, for what you've done. And he has received a full ride basketball scholarship to Dalton State College. Let's give him a hand. Come on up, Savon.
Good evening. My name is CJ Pace. I'm the head women's basketball coach here at East Georgia State College. I have the honor of giving Ms. Sade Tate this award this evening. Just a little bit about her. Sade Tate is a blossoming future leader of tomorrow. I myself has learned a thing or two from Ms. Tate. After completion of her associates and foregoing her sophomore season here with the team, Sade plans on continuing her education at Kennesaw State University to retain her bachelor's in system engineering. After participating in some internships along the way and getting connected with some businesses in her field, she plans on becoming an entrepreneur. Sade looks forward to being an example in her own community of how African American women can succeed in the workforce and even beginning in scholarship for minority women who want to overcome stereotypes. I'm not only inspired by this young leader, but I am also honored to be coaching this true example of what a student athlete is. Congratulations, Ms. Tate.
Good evening. I'm Mary Beth Dennison. I'm the head softball coach. Tonight, I am giving this academic leadership award to Rayleigh Waddell. She is an amazing teammate, player, and has been a joy to coach. And I'm really proud of how she is off the field. She's been able to maintain hope and have above 3.5 GPA while playing softball. And her aspirations in the future are becoming, finishing with political science at Augusta State after she finishes here and becoming a lawyer, I think are really inspiring, and I feel positive she'll be a great lawyer. She's an incredible competitor and is a very vocal person, and she's I mean, anybody that knows her would know that she'd make a great lawyer. I'm very proud to present this to you, Rayleigh. So you can come on up.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Palumbo, and I teach English at East Georgia, but I am here first on behalf of Professor Steve Lavender, who could not be here tonight. I would like to present the Wiregrass Award to two student editors who have had the very difficult job of selecting poems, short stories, and artwork from a collection of submissions for our literary magazine, The Wiregrass, which will be available in print and online pretty soon, so watch for that. Please join me in congratulating Harry Dukes and Ashley Francis. Okay, so next part of it, we're going to recognize two of our staff writers from the Hoopy Bird. The Hoopy Bird is our student newspaper, and along with the help of several people, we've kind of gotten it back going in the last year and a half. Ashley's been instrumental in that, and Corey Higgins has as well. If Corey would come to the stage too, please. And finally, it's my privilege to serve as a faculty advisor of our college chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. And this year's award goes to our chapter president for the last year, who has inducted more than 50 new members, attended a regional conference, and opened tonight's event for us. So I'd like Rudy Cott to come to the stage, please.
Good evening.
I'm going to start out by saying that I might be a little jealous right now, but it kind of speaks to the character of the person that I'm presenting this award to. Harry Dukes, if I can say anything about him, is he's persistent and he's goal-oriented. Harry comes by to my office, and every conversation that we have, it has an end goal, an end game. And I really appreciate that about this particular young man. And as I've gotten to know him over the past months, while working with the African American Male Initiative, it dawned on me that this is the personification of what this program is about. If there was a tool or resource that we were able to have within the program, he took advantage of it. And as he leaves us, we're going to miss him dearly. But we can only wish him great success as he's been accepted to Georgia Southern University and will be earning his bachelor's in mass communication. Harry Dukes has the work ethic, the character, and the well-being to be a great asset to our community locally and at large. So tonight, Harry, I say we celebrate you for all of the work that you've done and everything that you've done to make our program so successful. Harry Dukes.
Back again. Okay, it's my privilege to present the Art Club Award again for Mr. Desmond Purcell. The president is Celeste Rodriguez-Turan, and vice president is Danielle Johnson. If they will come on up, and I'll read you a little bit about what Mr. Purcell said about them. The East Georgia State College Art Club, under the leadership of Celeste and Danielle, has proven to be an asset not just to the college but also to the community. If you have spotted some wonderfully drawn chalk on the sidewalks around campus, thanks Celeste and Danielle. If you have enjoyed the art at the Morgan House at the First Friday event, thanks Celeste and Danielle. And if you have enjoyed the art on the walls at the local restaurant here in Swainsboro, well, it's a good chance that you've been enjoying the efforts of Celeste and Danielle. They've worked hard, pursued the life of an artist, both in the classroom and out, and they have helped to enrich the visual arts of our community. Congratulations. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's my pleasure to present the East Georgia State College Ambassador Award. Ambassadors of East Georgia promote pride in the college, and they help increase the understanding of the various programs that we have available here on campus. They're outstanding students, chosen to be the primary student communicators for East Georgia, and being in this program helps them to develop their leadership skills and their abilities for future professional roles. You'll see ambassadors at a variety of events such as career days, open house, recruiting activities, receptions, alumni functions, giving campus tours, graduation, and et cetera, and et cetera. You'll even meet some here tonight at the reception that's following tonight's program. They act as true ambassadors of East Georgia through their language, their appearance, and their activities. They're selected based on their academic records, interpersonal skills, leadership experience, and dependability. This year's Ambassador Award goes to a young man who is truly a gentleman. He's very humble, sincere, and very dedicated to the task at hand. And by the way, Rudy has a very unique sense of humor. And I think those of you who know Rudy know what I mean. It's a sense of humor that we've learned to love and will certainly miss. This year's award goes to Rudy Cott. Rudy is one of the most dependable young men I've ever met. There's not been a time when I've asked him to help that he's not come through. Sometimes I've had to call him at the last minute, and if he's not working at Zaxby's, he will come help. And he'll say, yes, ma'am, Miss Vicki, when do you need me there? His kindness and his willingness to help speaks volumes. Rudy is an excellent student, and we are going to miss him here at East Georgia. He'll be transferring after this semester to further his studies elsewhere, and we wish him much success in his future endeavors. Rudy, will you please come and receive your award? one more. It is, again, my pleasure to present the Student Government Award tonight. The SGA is the voice of the student here at East Georgia. It provides a means for the student to express their needs and the ideas, to encourage self-respect, helps them become good stewards of money, and promotes individual responsibility. They strive for a closer understanding between the student body, the administration, and faculty of the college. They monitor and plan events here on campus. They are truly the voice of the student. SGA has been very active this year, and the recipient of this award has always been a strong promoter of listening to the students and voicing their opinion. He truly is the voice of the student. Barrett Pritchard is one of the hardest working young men you'll meet. He works at the Academic Center of Excellence here as a student worker. He's much of the background force that drives SGA. He's very dependable. He has one of the most inquisitive minds that you'll ever see. He's always coming up with a new idea or a new project that he thinks SGA ought to try or ought to implement. And we've tried to do quite a few of his ideas this year. Barrett graduates next week, and he'll continue his studies in nursing elsewhere. SGA and student life is truly going to miss him because he has been a true asset to us. We wish him well as he continues his education, and we know that he's going to go far and accomplish much. So Barrett, will you please come up and receive your award? All right, I want to do one more thing. If you have been an ambassador or on SGA, will you please stand? Let's give them a hand, okay? And there's some standing in the back also. These students are some of our shining stars here, and they're leaders on this campus that other students look up to. And tonight is what they are all about. So thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Isaac Kirkland. I'm the resident life coordinator over at Bobcat Villas. Of all my staff that I have over there, there's one that went above and beyond on a constant basis. Not only was he assigned to run the clubhouse, which he did every night and on the weekends, he also, through rain, sleet, and snow, brought everybody their mail consistently every day by hand, walking it across campus. I'd like to present this award to Daryl Frazier. Come on down, Fonzie. It's going to be hard to replace you, man. Congratulations.
I think this is the last one of the night. I'm here to present the award to our current president of Phi Beta Lambda, which is our group on campus of Future Business Leaders of America. This student recently competed with me in Atlanta, and she's grown near and dear to my heart. She took second place in the microeconomics competition, and she'll be going back with me to Atlanta in June to compete at a national level. But outside of that, she's just an overall great person. She's always wanting to step up and be involved in whatever community service project I throw at her, from the animal shelter to reading books to kindergartners, whatever it may be. She always steps up, does it, never complains. And she also helps our fellow students by tutoring in the ACE. So I would love for you to help me honor Exacia Sutton.
Hi, everyone. My name is Taylor Edenfield. I'm the Assistant Director of Student Life, and I am also the head coach of the Bobcat Cheerleaders. And The program says that we're a club, which we are, but we also operate just like any other cheerleading squad. We have daily practices, game performances, community service, all of that kind of stuff. And we just do it on a much smaller budget than other cheerleading squads. Because cheerleading is not my full-time job, I have to rely on the inter-squad leadership. And my award nominee tonight is my leadership. She has never let me down, and she never will. She has always been there for the past 2 years, and I know that she'll continue to help me out. And while she is also my captain of the cheerleading squad, she has worked a part-time job, and she maintains a 3.8 GPA. All A's, 2 B's, and those 2 B's still bother her, so don't bring them up like afterwards or anything. And this is supposed to be just the award of academic achievement, but to me it is so much more than that. So please join me in congratulating Brianna Robinson.
I'm Ron Ellison. I am the sponsor of the Robert Feline Playmakers Drama Club. And our award has been earned by Joshua Martin tonight, our outstanding achievement. Josh, has played 2 roles, one on this stage last spring and one in outdoors in December. And thanks to all of you who came to those. Josh has been a determined and tenacious person in his time here and participating in our club. So Josh, are you here? There you are. Help me please recognize Josh for the Robert Feline Playmakers.
I'm Donna Blackburn. I serve as campus minister for Baptist Collegiate Ministries at East Georgia College and at Georgia Southern University. It is indeed an honor tonight to recognize Haley Green for leadership and service with Baptist Collegiate Ministries. It has been such a joy to watch her these past 2 years grow and develop as a leader. I can describe her as being someone who is hardworking, who is diligent, who's responsible, who's dependable. Nothing is too difficult or too hard for her to do. So Haley, we want to recognize you tonight and say thank you for all of your service this year to Baptist Collegiate Ministries.
A famous educator once said that students do not learn from teachers they do not like. Every semester, our student educators at East Georgia State College support local Special Olympic efforts. It was inspiring to watch the recipient of this reward encourage, guide, cheer, and show affection to the students as he worked with them. Mr. Devin White cannot be here this evening because of his work schedule. And this past spring, he started furthering his studies in his music program at Georgia Southern University. He plans to be a music teacher. Many of you have probably heard him playing the piano at lunch and the cafeteria in the past few semesters. And I'm sure we'll be hearing from him in the near future his successes in the classroom. Congratulations to Mr. Devin White.
I'd like to present the service award to Mr. Barrett Pritchard for his membership in the Stemega Club at East Georgia State College. and that stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, Medicine at East Georgia. And it's a wonderful club. We've had some wonderful members this year, and Barrett stood out as being always available, always helpful, just amazing. And if he comes on up, we have an award for him. But the club's done a lot of community service at the high school. He's made liquid nitrogen ice cream for students there, and activities for kids on campus. And he has so many skills now. Congratulations. Among which he knows how to make pennies into gold and silver now, so he's set for life. He's good.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica Dixon. This is Brianna Hurst and Naomi Mason, and we are East Georgia's Choice Program peer mentors. And tonight we want to recognize a very special person.
She has been an impact not only in our lives, but to anyone she is around, from her big smile to her everlasting energy. Can we please give a warm round of applause to Miss Teresa Davis?
With our greatest appreciation, we hereby present Teresa Davis with this award in recognition on your ongoing commitment and dedicated service.
Good evening. My name is Kimberly Hamilton, and I'm the secretary for Beta Iota Beta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, and I promise this is the last thing you have to hear tonight. In December of 2014, Swainsboro and Emmanuel County were chosen as one of 12 host communities for the Smithsonian Traveling Exhibit, Hometown Teams, How Sports Shape America. EGSC is honored to have the exhibit in residence in the rotunda of this building. While enjoying your refreshments at the reception following this program, please take a moment to experience the exhibit. There is a guest book available for you to sign before leaving. And at this time, I would like to say thank you again to all of the family and friends, faculty, and staff that came here tonight in support of all of our honorees. We truly would not be here tonight without the encouragement and drive that you provide. Honorees, if you would please return to the stage briefly for a group picture, and to everyone, enjoy the reception and the rest of the evening. Thank you.